1, 2, 3. Dream.
Hey guys, Caleb here with GameCubed. Dreams for the PS4 is one of the coolest pieces of software to come out of this console generation. Game creation has never been more accessible, and in turn, playing games has never been easier. Well, scratch that, a lot of these games are actually really hard. Anyways, I've been playing this game for a while, and I've found some pretty cool stuff. The 4 games I want to talk about today have been on the front page for a while, so if you're an avid dreamer, you've probably already heard of them or even played them. But if you're just getting into the game, I heavily recommend checking all of them out. And if there are any more obscure, hard to find dreams that you want me to check out if I do this again, please let me know down in the comments. Alright, let's get started. Many game recreations exist within Dreams, but rarely do people create works inspired by those classic games. Mimeo Prophecy aims to be just that, an isometric RPG inspired by the Mother and Final Fantasy games. The overall gameplay feels like those classic RPGs, but the combat feels a little bit like Ocarina of Time or Final Fantasy 15 with the lock-on system. The best part of the game so far is easily the overworld. Usually Dreams let you explore just a little area, but Mimeo Prophecy lets you explore a whole town with a few smaller areas and side quests to do within them. In your first playthrough, you're not going to be able to see everything due to branching paths and different story options. The main screen says there's about an hour of gameplay, but I bet you could find even more if you do all the side quests and the different branching paths. Even then, this is just a work in progress, but I'm excited to see where it goes.
Hello?
This game is really fun. Southpaw Cooking is where you play as a home chef on the phone with someone as you try to cook dinner. There's not a lot to it, and it sounds easy, but I've never gotten much more than a couple of steaks cooked without setting the kitchen on fire. It's simple, addicting, fun, funny, and overall a great time. One thing's for sure though, I'm always going to use both of my hands next time I cook. I never would have expected to find a whole new franchise within Dreams that I'd fall in love with. Yet, Mr. Casey Jones's Opposite Day games are amazing.
3 locked doors, 3 hidden keys, and if you find a bug, I put it there intentionally, okay?
The series begins simple enough. Your goal is to get to your neighbor's barbecue on Opposite Day. The series gets weirder and weirder, so much so that I feel like I can't talk too much about it because there are so many surprises. I highly recommend that you play them in order, but if you're gonna play just one, I recommend 2. There's so much charm, character, and wit, and the voice performances are actually really well done.
I snuck in without him knowing, hence the disguise. Although I do kinda like it.
I think the one critique that I have of them is that as they went on, they started becoming too meta, but the writing and jokes were still so good, so it's not really a huge deal. So far there are 8 games, and I'm really excited to see what Mr. Casey Jones has in store for us next. Imagine, you're trying to escape prison and an old friend comes to aid you. That's exactly what this game is, except your friend is a sock puppet.
Well, bless my elastic band! Mr. Saki thought he was breaking out with a stranger.
Saki's escape plan is a narrative-driven game, so the gameplay is nothing special, but this is just so well written that I had to mention it. The whole adventure lasts less than 10 minutes, but by the end I grew so attached to Saki and my own character. At the same time, this dream is so full of twists and turns and hilarious moments, and it's just something special, really. I really don't want to show too much, as this is definitely a journey you need to go on your own, but please check this out. These creations and many more are making me excited to see what else Dreams has in store for us. I've been playing for hours, but I feel like I've barely scratched the surface. So many genres, gameplay styles, art styles, and ideas are at play here, and the possibilities are truly endless. Are there any games that stood out to you? Let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching.